Have you seen these Tesla bots?
I've not seen the Tesla bots.
Mike,
Are you talking about that car that Elon drove off in?
no.
Oh, the minivan that's
The
showing up?
minivan is bad too. He unveiled Tesla robots,
No, I didn't see that part.
and they dude, it's pretty dystopian. It's kind of like that movie with Will Smith.
Oh,
I forget what movie that is.
iRobot.
Yeah. That they kind of
I just rewatched that one.
really.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I've never seen the full movie.
It's a decent action film.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
What's like the premise? Is it?
Okay, so they at the event they were controlled by humans.
They were.
Yeah.
Okay. But these are going to be autonomous.
A PS3 controller, just like the submarine?
Hopefully not.
A PlayStation
Hopefully
1
not,
controller?
yeah.
There's like a report also that the director for iRobot is suing Elon because it's like so loosely.
Or because he's suing them because of the design.
Yep.
Oh, I don't think he's going to win that.
They look pretty close.
Pull up the video of one of them.
That's what I was trying to just
Yeah. So we can see, and then just turn the volume down.
I mean, that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Like how they look like the movie. Because it's like they're trying to make it look like a human being. And that movie did a really good job at making it look human-esque. Like very friendly in the face and all that shit.
So he's like talking with the crowd. And then they have like
Yeah, I don't know if you able to see this.
Yeah, I can see
you
it on the other screen too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like the idea is these are gonna. Elon wants it, like you to be able to buy one. I think it's $30,000 is what they were shooting for the price to be at launch.
Just another car.
Yeah, just a car. So you buy this, and it's supposed to be able to like do random in-house like chores basically for you. You can do some chores. He suggested it could watch your kids. It could go to the store even and pick up groceries.
Yeah, just like iRobot.
That's what they do?
That's literally what they do. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Then like an old person has it in their house, chopping up vegetables for them, helping them carry bags back from the grocery store.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I don't know, man. It's so like apparently it has like AI too, so they can like speak back and forth and whatnot. And that among with the other things he released at the show, people have been clowning him for quite a bit. Would you buy a Tesla bot?
A Tesla?
If you could afford it, if you had the income, like would you want one? Would you be interested in having something that could do that?
No, not really. Even as a tech person, like I like technology, but there's some things where I'm just like I don't need that. If I was older, and maybe handicapped, I could see it, being needed. But right now, what am I gonna do? Get home, dap it up, and then go to sleep? What am I gonna do? Like as a single male? Like I guess.
Yeah, shit, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think, like, how would that... I don't want it, like, staring at me when I'm sleeping. Like, where do I put it when I...
Yeah, where do you charge it? Do you have to get a plug, like a Tesla plug in your house to charge the damn thing now?
Geez,
like...
yeah, I didn't even think about that. I don't know. It's a little uncanny, like, just having that walking around. And, like, what if you're, like, beating your shit and your Tesla bot walks in? Like, Darren, I have the grocery... I'm like, oh, fuck, bro. Like... he's I can help you finish. I don't know.
I'm sensing your blood rate is your heart rate's getting up. Are you okay?
Getting up. Yeah. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Do you name it? You think? Would you name yours? You'd have to.
Oh, do you paint it? Do you put stickers on it? Is it like a laptop now?
Yeah. You would have to you definitely have to name it. I wonder if they would do different skins. Like you could just like buy like different carbon fiber plates for it. And be like, oh look, I got like the yellow shoulder patch. Like
got the ninja stars like on old
cars
going across his chest.
Dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. It scares me. No, Mike wouldn't do it. No. Is there any other videos, good videos of it when it was on stage? Can you pull them out? I do find it fun, like all of these.
I saw one where it was like bartending. I saw another one where it was.
As someone who's into tech, like when you see this stuff, like when you see like tech presentations, right? Like Zuckerberg is doing a Facebook, a Meta thing, or back when Apple was doing their big things. Like, do you get excited for these? Like, are you intrigued? Like, how do you feel about big tech like announcement?
So like company tech stuff, it's whatever. It's like meh. Like, but I was a big fan of E3 as a kid.
Okay, so I love E3 as a kid.
The hype from that alone, I love that. Even though it was more like, the shareholders, this is what we're cooking, and you should invest now. Like as a kid, you didn't see it that way. You're just like, oh, this is what you're coming out with. Oh my god, I get to see a preview of it.
I feel like E3 was badass up until probably like 2015-ish, 2014. I mean, even
I want to say it was right before COVID is when E3 stopped.
That's when it ended, right? Yeah. And I mean, the last couple of years, I feel like it wasn't quite as exciting. But like, I mean, even when I was in high school, so that's like 2014, 15, 16, whatever. It was okay. Yeah, this is
Tesla cab, so it's like
Yeah, so this is the other thing too. He's got this cab that's like there's no steering wheel, no gas, no brake pedal, no driver.
That's the van. So it's like a
fully autonomous.
Yep, van. Oh, there you go. Stripper robots. Love it.
The Neon District.
Yeah. The Neon District is crazy, dude. Is that? I mean, so if you buy one of those, it can do whatever you want it to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can program it to do whatever.
So I could program it to give me a stranger.
Yeah.
See, at what point does it just not turn into a sex robot?
Well, I think they're making a lot of advancements in those too. I've heard. So it's like, I mean, who's to say I can't just have my sex bot?
Yeah, just put them together. Collab, do something.
Yeah, like I would just like if I'm not gonna buy this one, like you can't fuck this one, you know? Like I could buy one that I could fuck, and I could be like, hey, can you help me with the groceries?
Mm-hmm.
Gen 2.
Yeah, Gen 2 is
Gen 2.
You know, like I don't know.
And then Gen 3, it'll come lubricated.
Dude, there we go. They'll start adding silicone. Yeah, there we go. God, yeah. I don't know that I would get a robot. It's sad, like it's crazy that we're like at this point though, that like this is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that there's something cool about that, and a little scary. But I don't know, like when you see it in real life versus when you see it in a film, like as someone who enjoys Star Wars, right? Like, so you think of like C-3PO, there's like protocol droid, like that seems so awesome. I'm like, oh, dude, if you asked me, like, even probably, I mean, today, if you ask me right now, like, do I want C-3PO in my house? I'd be like, yeah, like I'll rock with C-3PO. Mm-hmm. But you ask me, do I want, if Elon Musk made C-3PO, like the fact that I know who fucking made C-3PO and he's not the chosen one, Anakin Skywalker, no. I don't know that I want it. I don't know that I want some big company's fucking brainchild just like living in my house.
Because C-3PO wasn't on Wi-Fi. He was just a robot.
Yeah.
That robot will be connected to the internet, eyes on you, scanning, all that shit.
Cameras, microphones, yeah.
You thought Alexa was bad. This one can follow you.
Yeah. I guess they said too that specifically. So here's another thing too. Like how, for $30,000, how useful is it really going to be? Because I know that I think because they know that people are weary about it and people are very nervous about it. I thought I read, and maybe you can fact check me on this, Mike, that they're not like able to lift more than like 50 pounds, and like they can't like withstand, I forget what amount of force, but like you're supposed to be able to like dismantle the thing pretty quickly, like in case of.
Yeah, bullshit.
I mean, you can't make them too strong.
That's what but like that's scary enough that it's like, well, if we wanted to, like we could like. What army's going to pay Elon first,
right.
to be like, hey, can you make it a little stronger?
Yeah. Can you put some armor on that? Can you put a gun on it?
Can it operate a gun? Like,
yeah. When they put a weapon on that, that's when the U.S. government will give the eyes emoji.
Yeah.
And be like, what?
Yeah, dude. It's just kind of scary. What does it say? Like,
it says.
You want to pull it up?
Yeah, it says Optimus can lift 150 pounds and carry 45 while walking at 5 miles per hour.
Wow. There's some people that I know that cannot run faster than 5 miles per hour, so he could mess you up.
I don't know, with the price tag of 33.
Yeah, to water the plants and deliver packages, like come on.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I like 33,000 as a price point. To me, I'm an old person that can't drive anymore.
Yeah.
Like I need someone there to do these things for me.
Yeah, like it would be. Yeah. Maybe like because if you're like an old rich person. It would be cheaper to buy this one-time $30,000, $33,000 than pay
a maid for so many years.
Yeah, their salary for however many years. Yeah, that would make sense then. But that's like got to be about it. Like, there's no other application of like, unless you're just rich unless you just have money because you already have money.
Or you're just that lonely that you want something walking around. But at that point, get a pet.
Yeah, dude, fuck a robot. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. And then, when you brought up the point about like cameras and being connected to the internet, like that's scary. Yeah, especially like some of the Tesla cars just blow up. Like,
don't have that?
Yeah, dude.
Samsung phone?
Yeah, Samsung, there's tons of I forget what you would call it, like hiccups with the malfunctions. Yeah, with the Tesla cars. Like some of them just like don't charge, or they overcharge and just like literally like explode because they're just charging for too long. The battery can't handle it. I mean, there's been other times where like people's cars have not been functioning properly because of like cellular, like what satellite data isn't operating correctly. So you have the self-driving. Like, how is this? I don't know. There's just so many. And it's probably I don't know everything that goes into it. That's gonna play a part of my skepticism. But like also like you'd have to like educate the random regular person who maybe could afford a $30,000 robot. on like this is how it works. Because if I don't know how it works, I'm definitely not putting that shit in my house, even if I could afford $30,000.
Be in someone's garage, just standing there in a big box.
Yeah, that would be cool. Honestly, that would be sick if I could like just tell it to work on my car. Like just be like, yo, figure some shit out, man. That shit is so loud right now. Like, you just do anything, whatever you can do, and diagnose the problem so
Brakes
I can go to the mechanic.
Checked. Yeah, go ahead, get in there, my man.
Yeah, just diagnose the problem for me before I go and look like an idiot at the fucking shop.
Go fill up my car, Optimus. See what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
I always thought that would be a cool feature of the Tesla car. Like, if it could really self-drive itself and I didn't have to worry about it. Like, imagine you went to an event somewhere and you couldn't find a place to park. You're like, okay, tell your car to go home.
Yeah.
Come back and pick me up when the event's done.
That would be sick.
That would be sick. Your own personal valet? That'd be great. You could be Batman in some situations.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you could get, for people that have, big drinking problems too, you could be like, yo, I'm going to be done at whatever time, notify me, like, and even if you're black out, like, as long as your phone's not dead, like, or whatever, it's going to ring you and be like, come outside, I'm fucking here. And you're like, all right,
get in your car and then just
pass out. It takes you there. No, people get like pulled over for that all the time, sleeping in Teslas. Yeah. And, I mean, on Pornhub, people are like fucking in Teslas. So it's like,
because they figured out, they said you need to have a hand on it, but really it's just the weight of your hand. So you put an orange in like one of the things. It's just like,
or just like have one hand on it.
Yeah, and they're just like, that's it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, thanks for watching there, guy. Click right over here if you want to see that episode in its entirety. Or you can click over here and subscribe to the channel. See all the other fun shit we do here. It's really up to you, guy.